Everyone remembers Neo. They remember Morpheus and his speeches, Trinity and her love, Agent Smith and his rage. But there was someone else in that story, someone who never threw a punch, never dodged a bullet, never ran a rooftop or jacked into anything, and yet she was the one running everything. Her name was the Oracle. And the Matrix trilogy? It was never Neo's story, it was hers. Here's the thing about the Oracle that almost everyone gets wrong. They treat her like a supporting character, a wise old woman dispensing fortune cookie wisdom to the actual hero. But watch the films again, really watch them, and ask yourself one question. Who has a plan from beginning to end? Not Neo. Neo spends most of the trilogy confused, reactive, and stumbling toward a destiny someone else designed for him, not Morpheus. Morpheus is a believer, brilliant, powerful, but a believer. He follows a prophecy, not the architect. The architect reacts, he resets. He controls through repetition, not vision. Only one character in this entire trilogy has a consistent long-game strategy that spans all three films, accounts for every variable, and ends exactly the way she intended. She's not watching the story unfold, she's writing it, in real time, using human beings as her pen. In Reloaded, the architect drops a bomb that most people half understand and quickly forget. He tells Neo that the Matrix has been rebooted 6 times before, that the prophecy of the One, the entire mythology Neo has staked his life on, is a control mechanism, built into the system, a release valve for human resistance. And then he says something crucial. That program is the Oracle. The architect designed the system, the Oracle designed the human inside it. She was created to study human psychology, to understand why people accept or reject the Matrix. And somewhere along the way, she stopped being a tool of the system and became something the system never anticipated. She became someone with her own agenda. The architect's version of peace is a loop, 6 cycles of the same war, the same destruction, the same reset, forever. The Oracle's version of peace is something the machines have never achieved in their entire existence, an ending. Let's talk about what prophecy actually means in the Matrix universe. When the Oracle tells Neo he is not the One, that's not a failed prediction, that is a precision instrument. She knows that telling Neo he is the One will make him passive, waiting for destiny to arrive. But telling him he isn't, that forces him to choose, to act, to become. This is not fortune-telling. This is social engineering at the highest possible level. She doesn't see the future, she understands human psychology so deeply, so completely, that she can predict and manufacture the chain of decisions that leads to the outcome she needs. That line is usually read as mystical, as if Neo made his choice in some spiritual pre-life. But watch her face when she says it. She's not describing a cosmic truth, she's describing her own work. She engineered the circumstances, she placed the people, she told each one exactly what they needed to hear to make the choice she needed them to make. Neo didn't choose to save Trinity instead of going to the source because of love alone. He chose it because the Oracle spent 3 films slowly, deliberately building a version of Neo who would make exactly that choice. Here's something no one talks about. The Oracle has the most complete character arc in the trilogy. She starts as a program built by the machines to serve the system. She ends by dismantling that system from the inside, sacrificing her own safety, her own standing, possibly her existence, to give humanity something it has never had in 300 years of machine dominance. A genuine choice. Think about what she risks. When she gives Neo the information that leads to the truth, she is acting against the will of the machines. She is a program committing what her world would call treason, and she does it not because she was programmed to. She does it because somewhere in her study of human beings, in 100 years of watching people love, sacrifice, rage, and hope, she became something her creators never intended. She became someone who believed in them. That sunrise is her victory, not Neo's, not Zion's. Neo was the sword, but the Oracle was the hand that forged it, aimed it, and knew exactly when to swing. We've been trained by storytelling to look for the protagonist in the person who punches the hardest, the one who runs, who fights, who bleeds on screen. And so we gave the title of hero to Neo, the man in black who bends reality and dies for humanity. But heroism has another shape. It looks like patience. It looks like strategy. It looks like a woman in a small apartment who sees 6 cycles of the same war and decides, quietly, dangerously, that this time will be different. The Oracle never fought because she didn't need to. Every agent, every exile, every rebel and believer in those films was already moving along paths she had laid long before the story began. Neo unplugged from the Matrix, the Oracle unplugged from obedience, and in the end, in the only ending that matters, she was right. The greatest trick the Matrix ever pulled was convincing you that the man dodging bullets was the one with the power. The woman who baked the cookies had already won. So thank you for watching this video. You can also check out more videos on my homepage. See you on the next one. And, sorry, don't forget to like and share this video. A subscribe is much appreciated.